Hello, good people. So, what I want to tell you is my name's Ali, but no, my actual name is Linde, but people just call me Ali. But anyways, do y'all know that a hero is they say a hero is supposed to overcome life's hurdles? Well, my hurdle was the sketch of mine. Which the coloring is y'all can see. I couldn't just leave it as a sketch, but it did look nice as a sketch. Really well done and well thought out. So what I did is that I just had to use markers. I've never used markers before to color, and okay, I actually have used markers, but they were different from these markers I'm using because the ones I used had like a paintbrush tip. Yeah, it felt like a paintbrush, or it felt as if I was painting, but like with lots of control. But these ones are like stiff and like really hard to use since I've never actually used this kind of marker. I think it's a Copic marker, so they usually go for like Copic or like water-based or watercolor markers. But they're really, really, really fun to use and all that stuff. So yeah, I was saying what I was saying was that I love heroes. I myself consider myself as a hero, but I'm an artist who genuinely doesn't draw a lot. I just draw when I feel like it, or like when I'm really in a good mood. I draw, and I like drawing. But anyways, this drawing of mine is actually really, really awesome. I really love this drawing. I love Izuku Midori. Izuku Midori is literally one of my favorite. I think it's like top 5 best anime heroes. It's just like, maybe I'm ranking him too high, maybe I'm not ranking him enough. But anyways, I've always liked drawing Izuku Midori, but I've never actually completed a drawing of his, but this is my first time actually trying to fully complete a drawing of Izuku Midori. Hopefully it comes up looking good, because like, I have this tendency of like drawing, and then like when I'm drawing, I criticize myself a lot. I think it helps because I end up coming up with the best drawing I possibly can. But then again, I think I could do better in the sense that I'm lacking. Yeah, I'm lacking when it comes to coloring, since I usually just sketch and I don't color my drawings. But if you're wondering why I'm using the marker to ink out my artwork, I also don't know why I'm doing that myself. I'm just going with the vibe, just going with what feels right. Just going with what feels right. And this currently feels right. This feels right. So I'm going with this. Because this feels right. So I'm using my marker, and then also I am going to use my markers to color this in. I'm gonna color this in with my markers. I can see that I'm like really trying my best. No, it's not perfect, and it's probably not the best. But I'm going on based solely off instinct here. So I've never actually used markers, but it's actually looking good so far. It's looking good so far. Proud of it. I'm really, really proud of it. Hello, good people. I just want to say thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a good one because I have had a really awesome time filming this, recording this, and I actually just doing the drawing itself. Although it's awkward for me to like draw and film myself, but I hope you all enjoyed the video.